Coming to you live from beautiful Selah, Washington. And also Plain, Washington.
Hey.
It's the first annual... This isn't a yearly thing. It's the first, that's a podcast finale show. Variety fun time, good hour. Starring Ian Betancourt.
Who's that?
Isaac.
Yes, I'm also here. I was waiting for the last name and it didn't happen.
I don't know if you were comfortable with me sharing your last
That's
name.
fair. I realized that after the first 3 seconds.
John Taco Bell. Hello everyone, it's me, John Taco Bell.
What is he doing here? I said I wouldn't be on the show if we brought him back. No, I don't like him.
Live music provided by the band of the Fish Tree Brigade.
Oh yeah, Fish Tree Brigade, woo!
It does sound like a band. And your last host, winner of 27 Primetime Emmys in Bulgaria, Thatcher Whedon.
It's a lot of Emmys.
Well, they're Bulgarian Emmys. I don't know what that means. I have nothing against Bulgaria.
It's just a bunch of guys named Emmy
That's about
in Bulgaria.
Yeah, pretty much just means they're Bulgarian. I'm huge in Bulgaria, by the way. They love me. You should see the bootlegs they have. Anyways, welcome to the Otap finale. I'm a little sad about this, but you know what? It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. How are you two doing today?
There's a single tear rolling down my face.
Aw.
Well, there's 2 tears rolling down my face. Because I took one of yours.
Oh.
There's 3 tears rolling down my face. Don't ask how.
One for each of us.
It's my third eye.
Together we have 6 tears.
Wow, this is like the SATs all over again.
Ron has 6 tears, but he only wants 3. How much does he have to subtract?
3.
Just
No,
Ian.
that's wrong.
He just has to subtract
Oh.
Ian.
You're right. Bob is like Rob, but Rob is not like... Hold on.
What?
I can't make an SAT joke funny. Yeah. So, welcome to the OTAP Fun Time Variety Hours Season 1 finale. We got some fun stuff planned. We have some special guests, if you can believe it. Some wonderful season finale closures, and maybe even a cliffhanger.
Don't tell them that now.
Did you guys actually think of any cliffhangers? Because I've been thinking, and I
Nope.
can't think of anything really
No,
good.
I can't think of a single thing.
Okay. The only thing I could think of was like John Taco Bell sells the company, but A, we don't have a company, and B, that doesn't seem like a John Taco Bell thing to do. Maybe some of our wonderful guests could type some ideas in the chat and cause us to erupt into laughter in the middle of a sentence.
We do that anyways.
Yeah.
I already see someone's about to type in chat.
Yep. So,
Oh, no.
whose bit do we want to do first?
Let's do Ian's bit first.
My bit? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, do we have everyone, like, available to do it? No?
Oh yeah, we do.
We'll be introducing our first guest.
Bring him in!
Yes. Alrighty, he hasn't joined yet.
What's that one song that plays in, like, movies where there's like a TV technical difficulty and it's like...
Oh, Spanish Flea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
can you
been
edit
wanting
that
to
in
put
post
that
for
in. I would love to. It is not royalty free.
Oh, why?
I've tried to edit it into things before, and I'm like, is this royalty free? And it is not.
Curse
It's not
DMCA and
royalty
fair
free.
use laws. They're terrible. I mean,
Yeah,
they're great.
be like David Byrne, who released a royalty free song.
You could try direct messaging if you haven't already.
I will.
Just spam message him.
Well, I mean, I don't know what all Do Not Disturb makes it so you don't get notifications from.
It's just PC notifications, so... Seeing as how he's on his computer... I mean, I could always just, like, leave. One of us could leave.
Yeah. Do you want me to leave?
Odds or evens, Ian?
Evens.
Alright, you remember how to play this game?
No.
Oh,
It's
so
where
we
you
hold
pull
up.
the
so we-
hairs. Yeah.
Wait,
what?
we're
You pull
pulling
the hairs?
Yeah, you pull hairs off of someone's leg. And
Leg?
if-
That's not what I'm talking about.
That doesn't
Okay.
sound right.
Hello.
Hey,
Oh, he's
there he
here.
is. Speaking of guests, ladies and gentlemen, here it comes right now. Give a big round of applause to my dad, friend of the show and friend of everybody else. How you doing?
I'm great. I wasn't sure I wanted to join until I saw Rick Astley. That really
Oh my gosh, the spoiler tag is in the
Uh,
GIF.
Yes.
that
Wow.
clinched it for me. I thought this is probably just some bunch of kids goofing around, and then I saw a quality item like that, and I knew I had to be part of this. I absolutely.
Well, your first thought was correct as well.
Well, that's good. That's twice as much right as I was before I joined this call. So I'm excited. Hey, it's good to be here. I'm really excited to be on this podcast with you guys.
How was the ride? How was the ride over, Mr. My Dad?
It was great. I like the feel of the wind in my hair, which is saying
Good.
a lot because if you know,
Get it?
you know me,
Yeah.
I don't really have hair. So it's good to be here. Who all's here? Who all's here? We got.
Well, we have our hosts. The other people are just special guests who are sitting in the
All
wings.
right.
We'll hear more from them later.
Okay. Very cool. Well, it's good to be here. I am excited.
Good. So, just to fill you in, this is a audio variety show. So usually what we do is each one of our lovely hosts comes up with a different topic or thing to talk about. Could be a game, could be a quiz, and then we talk about it. So we're going to have you on for Ian's lovely bit, and he's going to tell us about that right now.
Yeah. So, basically, I've had to explain to you, Mr. Van Helsing man, some terms before. I remember when I was I remember when I was explaining the word simp to you once, which was a nightmare.
That was wonderful.
And I was like, just thinking recently, okay, it'd be so funny if I tried to explain some more slang to you, some more like concurrent slang that you might not know about. And also to add a twist to it, I will also be using slang from the 1980s as well as slang from the current day.
Oh yeah.
That would be the
So this is gonna be
bomb.
this is gonna be really funny.
Yeah.
What is that archaic word that I do not know the meaning of?
That's great.
All right, so shall we get started, people?
Oh, I can't wait.
Let's do it.
Alrighty. So, all right, our first one is sus.
I hate that I laugh at the mention of that
I
word.
think I can take this one.
You think you can?
That's what you order when you go to McDonald's and you're getting chicken nuggets.
Sus. Szechuan sus.
No, it's not fair that the dad jokes are funny only when my dad uses them.
Oh no.
No,
See, I can.
no.
I know stuff. Next, what's the next one? Rick.
No,
It's not fair.
No, it's not. No, sir, you got it wrong.
Oh, I'm
unfortunately.
sorry. I jumped the gun on that. Okay.
Alrighty.
Here's a hint. My sister has used this word.
Oh, that's interesting to think about.
It made my skin crawl when she said it, and I love my sister. I think it's because I love my sister that it made my skin crawl.
All right, we got any other takers who can tell me what this word means?
It's short for suspicious.
Ding 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 ding! You're correct. You win this scuffed teddy bear from a carnival that has a stain on it. Here
sweet.
you go.
My favorite.
Is that your next word, Ian?
Scuffed.
Wait.
Yeah.
So it's short for suspicious?
Yeah.
Use it,
Yes.
use it in
So
a
like,
sentence.
Comes.
It is
So-
typically used in the game Among Us to point out that someone is acting suspicious.
Oh.
You might say, Pink is sus. We should vote them off the ship.
To use your analogy from earlier, however, with the chicken nuggets, somebody could say, Man, those nuggets from McDonald's are pretty sus.
Who knows if it's really chicken?
See, so it could work. All right, I am more.
It could work.
And switch over to the 80s side. It's hard to find ones that aren't already like used still, because there's a surprising amount of slang that's like still used today from
Next
like,
time you
back
should go
then.
to the 1880s.
Yeah, my generation, the 80s, was still the most cool and dominant generation.
Impactful.
Yeah. You'll still hear 80s music when you go into, stores and stuff too. You'll hear them their 80s songs.
You're right,
Yeah.
you're right.
I found one that does not make any sense to me. I need to figure out how to pronounce this word.
But you'll also hear
could-
quotes from the 1880s.
Frequently.
I do say, good sir, get your hands off of her, you brigand.
I-
My gosh, there's Spring-Heel Jack.
Man, I can't figure out how to pronounce this word.
Do you want to put it in chat and we can take our best jump at it?
Yeah, okay.
This is 80s slang that you can't figure out how to pronounce?
Because it's in this list that I found, but I don't know.
I'm really
I just
excited.
don't know.
Cheer.
Chia. I don't know how to pronounce this. What is this word?
What is this?
I think Chia makes the most sense.
Chia. Chia.
I mean, there's an exclamation mark, which makes me think it's like a catchphrase or something. So like you tune into My Two Dads, which is the only 80s sitcom I can think of for some reason, and like the main character would win a pinball game, I don't know, and they would be like, "Ah, yeah, chia."
Chia.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it could be like cheer, except just, you remove the R and add an
Did the Beastie Boys ever say chia?
Maybe, who knows? Alright, do you guys want to know what it means now, or do you have any other stabs at it?
I think it's like cheer, here, kind of a thing.
I want to hear what the man who lived through the 80s has to say.
Well, yeah, I think that is. I would hear that when I was at sporting events and they felt like the other team did something against the rules. That's what you would yell. You would yell, "Chia!
Really?
Yeah, Chia!
Oh,
Oh, yeah, that makes...
You sus! You a
Huh.
Chia!"
oh no.
You sus.
Oh,
The
no.
80s have come to the 2000s.
Oh no. The 2020s, technically.
That's what
That's true.
I distinctly remember people
Yeah.
shouting that at sporting events. So that's what I'm going to go with. You a Chia?
Here's the scary thing. I can't tell if he's serious or not.
The really scary thing? I can't either.
Can you tell we're related,
Hi.
folks?
All right, Ian. What is it? I'm dying. I mean, I
The
want to
word-
be confirmed.
It means yes.
Mm.
It just means yes.
Interesting.
It doesn't mean like anything specific.
Wow.
So you could say, is that person sus?
Chia.
Chia. Chia. Chia. Chia.
Did you ever get that? Did you ever get that surgery to get that thing removed? Chia.
Yeah.
Dude.
Oh, there you go. Ian, I think you just hit it. I think you hit it. Say that again.
Chia.
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 Okay. All right.
Chia.
Okay. It's coming back to me now.
This is the English language doesn't have enough letters to accurately spell out some of its slang.
Chia. Chia.
I want to put an apostrophe in there personally.
Yeah. Yeah,
Don't you mean chia?
I do. But I'm learning a lot about my childhood here. This is good.
I will do another one here.
Is this from 2020s or the 80s?
This is concurrent. This is concurrent. All right.
Okay.
Our next one is thirsty.
Oh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh no.
Oh. It's not what you think. It's not what you think. It's not what you think.
Thirsty.
Thirsty. It's not the textbook definition of the word
I'm
thirsty.
guessing it's not. So thirsty. Assuming so this is thirsty but not the textbook. word for thirsty.
No. You're not like, oh, I need a glass of water to be refreshed because I am very thirsty.
Yes.
Can I I have a great hint when you're ready.
Oh, yeah.
I hope that you actually have no idea, Thatcher. I pray that you have no idea what it is and you just think you know.
Oh, I do. Well, you may not use this word to indicate that you need water. You may use this word when you see something hot.
It is a...
What are you talking about?
It's a term that you would...
Do we have different definitions of thirsty, Ian?
So you would...
I have...
You would shout this when someone's about to touch the burner that you accidentally left on, and you just...
Thirsty!
Thirsty!
It's like 4 in golf.
My goal is to use all the slang terms in a sentence every second, every other bit. Does that look hot?
Oh.
That stovetop looks sus. Wait, that doesn't work. Cheuh.
You sound like the new fire safety mascot.
Kids.
Remember, kids, fire is sus.
You know, this is made even better by the fact that we got a handmade Among Us costume in today at the thrift store.
Oh my
Continuing.
goodness.
This is crazy.
I actually have no idea what thirsty means.
Okay,
I
do
don't.
we want to know?
Really?
Do we want to
I
know?
can
Do I wanna
guess, but I'm not sure I want to.
All right.
If you wouldn't shout it for somebody about to touch a hot stove, what would you shout it for?
It means trying to get attention.
Oh.
So like,
Oh.
if I say someone's thirsty, that means they're trying
Okay.
to like get attention.
Oh,
or something.
thirsty for attention.
Yeah, pretty much.
Interesting.
What did you think it was, Thatcher?
I thought it
thirsty?
was attention from
Hang on.
a potential romantic partner.
Oh,
Well, it
Yeah,
could be.
like-
I was on similar
Yeah.
thought lines specifically with the guy dressed like Cupid in Tangled. It was
Oh
like,
no!
I just found me a tall glass of water.
Yeah. Like, oh wow, that person is so attractive. They're making me
That
thirsty.
makes sense. All right. Yeah. I like that. Now I have that image stuck in my head related to that word. Thank you. That's a gift.
Hey, can we pull over? I'm really parched. I need something to drink. I'm really thirsty. Oh no, the image.
Yeah, crash. So you would use that word to describe somebody who wants attention.
yeah.
They're thirsty.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
Good.
right. I'll do another like modern day one, and then we'll move on to something, because I was just thinking about it. Why not also do stuff from like the 1950s and 60s? So I'm going way back on some.
Depends on how
we
much
only got time for.
time.
Yeah, I think we only got time for a couple more, Ian.
Okay, I'll do
Depending on how long they take.
one more current one, and then like an even older one. All right.
Cool.
This next one is cap.
I don't know
Oh, that's an
this.
easy one.
You don't know this?
That's an easy one.
No, I don't know this.
Please tell me you know this one.
Yes,
Please.
I would be hard
Yes.
pressed to give to fully explain it.
Well, I
But I
can't
have
explain
heard
it
it
without
used
giving
before.
it away.
Well, when I was in, is this a modern day one, or did you say it's an 80s?
No, this is new. This is like pretty recent.
Okay, because when I was running with street gangs in the 80s, we used this term quite a bit. So it may have evolved over time, but we were always we were popping caps. So I suppose that's maybe a little bit different.
What street gangs in the 80s were you conspiring with? Just out of
Oh.
curiosity.
D&D
I ran
club.
with the D&D club. Yeah, we called ourselves the dwarves. The
It was either them or the theater group.
it wasn't yeah, it wasn't the Tiamat Tanglers. We were gonna go with that at one point.
Brilliant! Whoa!
But,
Yo! Whoa!
I love that so much.
Congratulations! You did it!
Chia. That's my new thing. I'm going to be doing the Chia all the time. The Tiamat Tanglers, yeah. That's good. Stumpy and the Dwarves. That was our street gang. All right, what does cap mean nowadays? If you guys have stolen my childhood slang and mutated it into something horrible and disturbing, I want to know what it is. What is cap?
So, cap just basically means like fake or a lie. So, like if you tell me
Ooh.
that we're having pizza for dinner and I don't believe you, I'd say, "Oh, that's cap. That's not true. That's a lie."
Ah,
So it's like sus.
interesting.
So we
Cap.
might say Van Helsing is sus, and then someone would be like, "That's Cap. He was with me the whole time."
And I'd be like, Cheuh.
10. Oh my goodness, it's all coming together. And then you would say, nah, he's just thirsty. Right?
There we go. There we
Dude,
go.
are you sus or are you thirsty? Because that's cap.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. I'm writing that one down. Fake or a lie, cap. And then you can suss it.
Yeah, I didn't know
I
this.
like
You
that.
start saying this on a regular basis, I don't know how I'm going to feel.
He will.
Watch out for senior high.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
his talk at the senior high camp is going to be how to spot a sus person, aka how to tell Cap from.
How to know if they're real thirsty or if that's Cap.
I'll just start out. Yeah. Anybody here thirsty? You should come for a one-on-one.
You see, Jesus is the water of life. And that doesn't matter if you're thirsty.
Hey, man. Oh.
Nah, that's cap, sorry.
He will quench that thirst.
And Jesus is not sus. All right.
No, Jesus is not sus.
Cool.
All right, I got one more for us. I got one more. All right, this one we're taking it back to my home generation, the 1950s.
Ian is a grandfather.
Oh yes, so back in my day,
Yeah, he said it.
what was a shiner?
Oh,
I know what a shiner
this
is.
one.
Oh,
Yeah.
you know this one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I watch a lot of movies.
I did not know this.
Alrighty. Do we all want to say it at the same time?
Well, I wonder if we should try using it in a clever verbal match, interweaving some of the other slang that we've been dealt tonight.
Hey Jimmy, it looks like you got a shiner over there. What happened? Looks pretty sus.
I was in a fight with the Tiamat Tanglers.
That's Cap, Jimmy. That's Cap.
He's just thirsty.
That's very sus, Jimmy. I don't know why you'd say that.
Chia on
You don't need to prove yourself to me, Jimmy. I love you like a brother.
Cha, brother.
Chia on 3.
Chia.
1, 2, 3. Chia.
Cheuh.
was
Wait a
terrible.
minute. Why are we gangsters? It's the 1950s.
The gangsters were in the 1950s. Wait, no, I'm wrong. Wait.
No, that was the 20s and 30s.
Little known fact: gangsters actually are a myth. So anytime you do a gangster impression, it works because they've actually been
They're
made
like
up.
pirates.
Yes, there was no Al Capone. It's
Like the
actually
pirate
true.
voice.
That's exactly right. Pirates. It was not a person; it was an occupation. Pirate, just like I don't know. Cool. Did we get it right?
Well, based on how you used it, I guess.
I have no idea. Said in the last 4 minutes.
Well, now you're recording the podcast. Welcome. You know how we feel.
Now, all right, good. Now we can say it on 3 if you want to.
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
Black
A
eye.
black eye.
Okay.
So
Yay.
I must just be like a noob or something because I didn't know.
It's in
Yeah, it's
movies set in the 1950s. I've also heard it
Yeah.
like outside of that, just from people.
Same.
Yeah.
just like, dang, where'd you get that shiner, Jimmy?
Yes.
People say that to you, Thatcher?
The school kids beat me up.
Yeah, I don't know why they called me Jimmy.
And I think probably on that note, yeah, I am done. So thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us for this. Anything you want to leave us with? Any closing remarks?
I would just like to say that I wasn't sure what was going to happen here, but it was not a total nothing burger.
Hey, there we go.
I just learned that slang the other day. Oh, so contemporary. Thank you guys. This was a lot of fun.
Yeah, thanks for hopping on. It's great to have you.
You do a
Great to
great
have you.
being here. So it's good to see young people doing things
Thanks.
that seem like they're on drugs, but they actually aren't. So you can still have fun and stay
Yeah.
clean.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
accurate.
And still learning words from the 80s and 50s.
and for some of us, the 2020s.
I just think it's cool that you knew that term from the 50s, but very few of the others. But that's good. But God bless you guys. Thanks for having me on here, and this was a lot of fun. It's an honor to be
You too, man.
your dad and the rest of your friends. Or
Who's
yes,
dad?
camp.
Who's dad? His dad?
Yeah, well,
Your dad.
we'll let the listener figure that out. I'm going to disconnect.
Dad, you're here? I haven't seen you in years.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
milk.
wonderful Van Helsing, aka my dad.
Applauds, everyone. Bye.
Bye.
Well, that was interesting.
That was great.
Well, I don't have a clever segue. Dauntless, do you have a clever segue into your bit, or should I just jump into mine?
Jump into yours.
Gosh, you gotta love your family. And now time for a awkward transition into the next bit.
Hey, Levi. You here now?
Ladies and gentlemen, everybody's favorite spirit. I don't know if we're rolling with this.
That's what happened when I died, actually, rolling.
There's a ghost in my home, but it is better than being alone. Ladies and gentlemen, give a big old round of applause to the ghost that lives in my studio, Levi.
You have a ghost in your studio? That's so cool.
Why is he a ghost? Ian and I thought it might be funny. And is it
Yeah.
funny?
Yeah, and I also died, so I'm a ghost.
Not a Casper here. How you doing today, Levi?
Good?
So is he Levi the not friendly ghost?
I think that's up to him to decide his epithet.
Is Levi the cringy ghost?
You know I can haunt you, right?
And you know it's
I can
it's
leap
super...
into your body, right?
Well, gee, I wonder who would win in that fight. A ghost or Ian? It's almost like it's my transition into. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. Good guys, bad guys, and explosions. As far as the eye can see, and only one will survive. I wonder who it will be. This is the ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny. The ultimate showdown of ultimate destiny.
Yes!
Yay!
So, Levi, you haven't listened to the show before, but I already explained the shtick, and you know what it is.
No.
This is a bit that we've done a couple of times called The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny.
Wait, when did you explain this?
In the future. 5 minutes from now.
Oh, I explained how the show works.
Oh, yeah.
How it's an
Okay,
audio
okay.
variety show. Each one of the hosts brings something different to the table.
Right?
So, this is The Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. It's a bit we've done before. Basically, what it is we have had a ladder match running all season of wacky fictional characters competing up against each other. We've seen the likes of the Kool-Aid Man, Sonic the Hedgehog, Sherlock Holmes, and Jinx from League of Legends. However, it's time to decide who is the ultimate winner in the Ultimate Showdown of Ultimate Destiny. So, in the blue corner, he's fast, he's furious, he's a little furious. It's the Blue Blur. He's been running really fast since the 1990s. Mario's once greatest rival, Sonic the Hedgehog!
Woo, yeah!
And in the musty old corner, he's in the public domain. He's been reincarnated time and time again. Sometimes the adaptations are good, sometimes they're bunkus. Sherlock Holmes!
Yeah.
So, who would win in a fight? Sonic the Hedgehog or Sherlock Holmes?
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Well, I want to say Sherlock Holmes.
But
But this requires more thought.
we need to
Yeah.
establish. Because we did this before. We need to establish what version we're talking about. Because if this
We're
is
going with the versions that have won. This
Okay.
is Robert Downey Jr. Sherlock games Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like Sherlock Holmes though is like, at least in the movie, he's like stupidly overpowered because he's like hyper intelligent to the point where it's like completely
He
unrealistic.
could probably think out the entire fight in the time it takes Sonic to like get halfway to him.
First distract target.
So yeah, that's my thing. Is how much time can Sherlock think faster than Sonic?
The question is, does that mean he wins though?
Right.
Because he might just think out all the possibilities and realize that there's no way he can win.
Oh hey, wait a minute. To make this fair, let's come up with a random location. I'm looking up random location. I'm getting a random geographic coordinates.
Stock no items final destination.
Let's see. Random coordinates. That's the middle of the ocean. That's not what I wanted.
They're on a
Once
cruise
again,
ship.
middle of the ocean. Could I get not the middle of the ocean?
Well, there's a lot of ocean.
You know when you like spawn in Minecraft sometimes and it's like a 4x4 island in the middle of water? Maybe that's like the situation we're talking about. They just spawn on an island.
Alrighty, there we go. Oh, nope, that's in a language I don't know. Let's say I got one that was close to Hawaii. So let's say they're fighting on a beach in Hawaii.
the sandy
yes, on a
beaches.
sandy beach in
Which
Hawaii.
island?
Not the Leper Island.
The
They're,
leopard.
they're
Oh,
not leopards there anymore.
oh, there aren't?
No.
Leper.
Wait, did you think the dot was some
Yes, I
leopards?
did.
Like the cat?
Um,
There aren't any leopards in Hawaii anymore.
They're
They all
fine.
died off because they all got leprosy.
Their spots started falling off, and now they're just all the
Gosh.
house cats that you see in the streets.
Leprosy.
Yeah, we cats.
Really, really big house cats.
Leprosy is a serious health problem. Donate to your local leprosy chapter today. Anyways, so they're fighting in Kauai, my favorite Hawaiian island. Home
Okay.
of so many feral chickens, it's crazy. And they're on a beach. I will say that there are some feral chickens running around. Maybe Sonic could use that to his advantage.
They're on a beach, you say?
Yes, they're on a beach.
Okay.
What if Sherlock timed it right so that when Sonic runs by, he throws a feral chicken directly at him and makes him lose balance? And he trips.
Well, so my thought was pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Pocket sand.
Oh,
And
God.
Sonic has incredibly large eyes.
Does he
Oh,
have
no.
eyes? I think he just has
just sounds
one
like it
eye with
hurts.
2 pupils.
No, wait. Does he look like the Sonic from the
No.
original concept?
No.
Ugly Sonic. Ugh.
It's just say, like, it's a
Disgusting.
pretty large target.
Yeah. You're going to be hitting the eyes.
I think it's like one of those situations where Sherlock could win, but it'd be very specific. Like
Yeah.
maybe he has like a leg up on him. Because like if they were just in an open flat area with absolutely nothing,
Ooh.
I think Sonic would probably win. But if Sherlock had something to work with, like some sort of thing he could use as a weapon, then maybe it would like boost the advantage.
Well, maybe he just, like, dives behind a tree in time for Sonic to run into the tree and a coconut falls on his head.
Also, we have to keep this in mind. Who is Sonic's greatest enemy?
Egg Boy.
Shadow?
No, it's not Egg Boy. Dude, it's definitely Metal Mario.
Okay.
Why is it Metal
I
Mario?
don't know, because he's metal.
Sonic hates metal. We all know this. Jeez. If you read the Archie comics, if you read the manga,
Dude, if you saw Sonic Boom,
Metal Mario is such an important character in the lore of Sonic Boom. No, I'm talking about Eggman, who is a genius. So Sonic has experience fighting genii, is what I'm saying.
But also, a genius...
But Eggman has robots.
That's true. He does have robots.
yeah, Eggman has robots and he still can't beat Sonic.
Well, we need to also consider though that Sherlock is definitely smarter than
Or at
Eggman.
least quicker
like,
thinking.
That's undisputed.
Right.
And he's good at like reading people. And Sonic should be really easy to read because Sonic isn't super in depth personality wise.
I don't know, man. Dude, the chili dogs, come on.
Because his large eyes carry so much emotion, it's hard to hide.
I think that I like this idea of the pocket sand I think that's what would happen, is Sonic's cockiness. He's like, ha! This guy's just smart! I'm used to fighting smart people all the time! And he would rush in.
Ah, my eyes!
Yeah, Sherlock Holmes would throw sand in his eyes, he'd be blinded, and then discombobulate.
And you get the music and
Yeah,
everything.
First distract target, throws sand.
Yeah, I don't know, I think it could be Sherlock Holmes.
But then we also need to consider, though, that Sonic... Well, here's, like, another thing that I've always, like, thought about. Sonic is really, really fast physically, so is he also fast thinking-wise?
I don't
Because I think he'd have to
know.
be able to think fast in order to get around obstacles so quickly.
That's something that's never made a lot of sense about super speed.
Sonic's cocky, though. I don't know, I think he tends to rush into things, from what I know of his character. He's not like, whoa, all the animals are stolen. I'm gonna sit down and think this out. He's like, whoa, all the animals are stolen. I'm gonna run as fast as I can to beat Eggman's tuchus into the ground.
And then Eggman's like, oh, that stupid hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh man, Tim Curry would make a great Eggman.
Oh my god.
I think my vote is for Sherlock. I might be biased, but
I also have bias, but I think Sherlock would win.
I actually have to go with Sonic here. I feel like even though he could outsmart him, Sonic is just like ridiculously fast, especially if he has the Chaos Emeralds.
Well, the Chaos Emeralds. What do you think, Levi?
I go with Sonic.
a tie.
Okay, what's your argument?
He's fast.
Alrighty, let's...
He might be fast of foot, but Sherlock is fast of mind.
Yeah, but does Sherlock like chili hot dogs? I don't think so.
I don't know. I don't think he's ever had one.
Yeah. Sherlock plays violin.
Oh, wow. He must be an intellectual. People who play violin are intellectuals.
Yes, he is an intellectual. He's fast of mind, but he's not an intellectual.
Let's see, we're polling our secret final guest who's been listening the whole time.
Hopefully, been listening the whole time.
Nah, he's AFK.
Hello.
Hello.
Oof.
We'll do introductions later. What do you think, Simon? What do you think?
Who wins between Sonic and Sherlock Holmes?
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
I feel like this is a very complicated question.
Yes, it is.
I think I would lean towards Sonic. Judging based off what has been said so far, being that Sonic has experience fighting genii, and also someone brought up the point that Sherlock Holmes might be able to, like, predict and do all that with the whole fight before Sonic even got to him. But I think it's canon that Sonic has reached, like, significant fractions of the speed of light. So if he's really going all at it, I don't think there's any chance for Sherlock.
But does Sonic have the Chaos Emeralds?
Because when he has the Chaos Emeralds and he's like super powered, he's basically a Super Saiyan.
No, it's not Supersonic. I don't know if he can go that fast without the Emeralds, is
Why
what
would
I'm saying.
okay? No, it's Sonic versus Sherlock. It's not Sonic plus Chaos
Also-
Emeralds versus.
What if the Ghost of Watson was helping Sherlock out? If you remember last time, Kool-Aid Man managed to get Watson, but Sherlock Holmes managed to win.
Why does it have to be the Ghost of Watson?
Wait, this is canon?
Yeah, don't you remember last time?
Oh right. No,
Watson's
Watson.
dead.
Yeah, let's see. What does the ghost say about this?
Yes.
Would ghosts helping him out help Mr. Ghost?
Well, that means Sherlock is enraged.
Enraged Sherlock.
I don't think he has the Ghost of Watson unless Sonic has the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
Levi is the
Well,
Ghost
I
of
mean-
Watson.
I have to make a couple calls. That takes a little while. 4 to 5 business days.
Yeah, he has to fly through the Ethernet cables.
Ghost mail is the new snail mail.
That's too real, man. I have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like the vote is towards Sonic.
It was almost too easy.
Man, Sonic is winner.
Sonic is winner.
Man.
Yeah,
Rest in peace, Sherlock.
Yeah, okay.
Sonic is the
Maybe
winner.
Sherlock manages to fake his death, though. He does,
Sherlock.
like, the Moriarty where he throws
Oh.
himself into the ocean.
Yep, no, he's a ghost too.
True.
And then he comes back as a wall.
Yeah.
They're on a beach.
Oh, I'm drowning.
He just throws himself into the water. He's like, I'm dead.
Can I bring up one point? We never considered morals, because Sonic the Hedgehog doesn't kill.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say he has no morals.
But Sherlock would probably grind Sonic into the dirt without even like a second thought.
well,
because Sherlock from the movies is not that moral of a person from what we've seen.
but Sonic managed to defeat Jinx.
It depends on your definition of defeat.
Well, yeah, I guess, because like defeat doesn't mean kill.
Yeah. I think Sonic wins, but Sherlock manages to fake his death and run away.
He comes back for another championship bout.
But that's in season 2.
Is that the cliffhanger? Sherlock hasn't.
Hey, we found our cliffhanger. Sherlock is coming back.
Alrighty then. Well, thank you so much for helping us out in deciding this argument, Levi. Do you have any closing remarks?
No. I don't believe so.
Okay.
Not that I
Well,
can think of.
Alrighty. I'll
Sheesh, Levi, you're not useful at all. Why do we even get you on this show? Oh my.
Because I said I was gonna haunt you even more if you didn't.
Well, what if I
Alright.
want you to haunt me,
I
Levi?
think that just makes you thirsty, Ian.
I know. That doesn't mean anything. I'm thirsty for Levi to haunt
Yeah,
me.
that seems pretty sus.
Oh no.
I hate this so much.
Shiner.
Cheuh.
Oh
He
no.
haunted me and he gave me a shiner.
That's my favorite Stephen King book, is The Shiner. Hello, here's John.
Here's shiny.
John is here.
Uh,
Alrighty, well, thanks so much for joining us, Levi.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Yeah.
Bye.
Alright, bye,
Alright,
Levi.
bye-bye.
Alrighty then.
I think it means we're ready for the final bit.
Or is it?
You'll have to wait to find out.
That's the second cliffhanger.
So I decided to go back to something that I've done in the past, but with new ones. I decided, let's explore some more weird conversation starters.
Always a good.
Not necessarily using them as conversation starters, just hearing people's thoughts on them.
We've reached postmodern conversation.
We're recycling things.
Wait, no, hold on a second. I gotta remember. No, I think it's modern conversation. Because like it's classic modern and
So
postmodern.
postmodern is when we've exhausted everything, and now we're recycling and parodying and pastiche.
Right, and I thought modern was like
Modern is we have decided to get rid of the realist stuff, and we're now like
right.
going all over the place in what you can do for literature.
Right.
And
So I was
postmodern
thinking
is like we've exhausted every single thing. Like, what do we do now?
we're going back. Yeah, I thought this was modern because we're abstracted it. We're not using conversation starters to start a conversation. We're starting a conversation about the conversation starters.
Okay. Yes. So,
Anyways, who's our special guest? I think I see him
yes,
sitting in the
please-
doorframe
please introduce.
talking to us from the last bit. Come on in, sit down, have a seat.
Hello, that's me. My name is Simon. I am regrettably not a ghost, yet at least.
Let's keep it that way.
I was gonna say we could arrange it.
Please don't.
Yeah, one ghost is already too many.
Ladies and gentlemen, the two sides of Otap.
What does that make Ian?
The non
I'm just the
sequitur.
third wheel. I'm the guy that no one likes, but is on the show anyway because everyone else feels bad.
Aw, we like you, Ian.
I wasn't talking about you.
Oh, okay. You're talking to our 4 listeners.
Do we have 4 consecutive listeners, or how many do we have consecutively?
I don't want to talk about the numbers, but we get about 4 or 5 people consecutively
We have
listening.
over 1 and under 15,000.
Those are good numbers.
I'll have to show you guys the metrics after this. It's actually pretty cool. Anyways,
So, are you ready to answer some questions?
yeah, I'm ready to answer some questions.
Let's
and
do it.
Stop talking about.
So, this is one I found really interesting. If you were God, what songs would be playing in heaven and what songs would be playing in hell?
Alrighty, Hell, Gangnam Style, and no other Psy songs.
Dude, literally.
Wait a minute. Oh my gosh. Have I told you guys about the Salt and Pepper Diner?
No.
Oh my goodness, it's this great comedy sketch. I think it has profanity in it, so be careful. But basically the way it goes is there's these two guys, and they go to the Salt and Pepper Diner, and they go up to the jukebox, and they put in, like, they dump a bunch of money into it to play 20 What's New Pussycats back to back to back to back to back. However...
Oh, I've heard this bit before. This is so funny.
The twist is like 7 What's New Pussycats in. they put in It's Not Unusual. So you have a non-stop stream of Tom Jones. However, like halfway in, it switches to another song, and everybody's like, "Oh, thank goodness!" And then once it's done, it's back to What's New Pussycat. I think that would be the music, and I think that would be radio hell for me.
That's like Chinese water drop torture, but to your ears.
That's just called working in retail.
Not gonna lie, the idea of listening to What's New Pussycat that many times sounds so bad because I already get annoyed at that song after like
Here's
the
the
first
thing,
listen to,
I
to be
love
honest.
It's Not Unusual, not so much What's New Pussycat.
I don't think I've heard either of those songs.
I'm gonna edit in some of What's New Pussycat right here,
What's new, pussycat?
and then some of It's Not Unusual right here.
It's not unusual.
It's not
Nice.
unusual. I only know that song because of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, because it's like used like a gazillion times in that show.
So we've heard Thatcher's songs for Hell. What about everyone else's songs for Hell?
Thatcher's Songs for Hell is my favorite children's book.
Dude, literally, Hell, Highway to Hell, Heaven, Stairway to Heaven. Boom, easy.
Okay, except I hate Stairway to Heaven and love Highway to Hell, so...
So I guess you know where you want to go.
I'm really conflicted, Ian. I think it's just all hell. I think that knowledge makes it all hell, Ian.
I'm definitely Highway to Hell for Hell. That's mine, for sure.
What about you, Simon?
The only one that comes to mind is All I Want for Christmas Is You. Because it starts playing like 8 months before Christmas for some reason, and stops playing 8 months after Christmas. And it's more than a perpetual thing.
So there's a 4-month period where it's just doubled up?
Pretty much.
There's just 2 Mariah Careys singing at the same time.
You get to Hell, and at the door, there's just 2 Mariah Careys singing.
I can imagine the music syncs up so perfectly, because it's like the intro, like somebody's going down the hellish escalator and they get there, and it's like as it sings the All I Want for Christmas, it's like the demon taking your name at the door, and then it's just like a montage of horrid torture.
It's not normal, though. It's like bass boosted and like
Oh,
acoustics.
jeez.
It's a dubstep version of All I Want for Christmas Is You.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
The Daft Punk version. I want all these different versions of the song now.
I don't want a lot for Christmas.
I think for me it would be an entire playlist of just the songs I don't like. Specifically Christmas songs and One Direction, and also Ring of Fire.
Oh,
Ring of Fire.
that's appropriate for hell.
Yes, it is. Okay, what about Heaven?
Dad rock, man. 70s and 80s classics.
You know, I think I'm gonna have to agree with that. I think that sounds nice.
Yeah, you just walk in and they're playing Tom Petty's Knocking on Heaven's Door. And you're like, yeah, this is great. It's like walking into a cool thrift store.
And Ian, you said Stairway to Heaven?
Actually, I think I'm going to have to make it Ameno by Era.
What?
That's such a good song.
I don't think I've heard that one.
The Dorime.
Oh.
Ameno, latire, latire.
Just to get some Gregorian monk stuff up in there.
What language is that song in?
I don't know, but it's beautiful. And I
Fair
love it.
enough.
Bulgarian.
Oh, aren't you really big over there, Thatcher?
Yeah, I am. Yeah, I am. That's how I know.
I think for me, it'd be fantastic if the song playing in Heaven was Bohemian Rhapsody.
Ooh.
And everyone's dancing to it.
Hold on a second, my good sir. How do you dance to Bohemian Rhapsody?
Like a play.
There we go. I'm good with that. They're doing choreography to it.
Yes.
Because I just imagine people doing like, oh man, nobody else is going to get this reference, but somebody's going to find it funny. Elaine's dance from Seinfeld. I'm going to edit in a laugh track there, because that seems appropriate. Alrighty, any other conversation starters?
Yes. How would you describe yourself in terms of D&D ability scores? Reminder for those who don't know, the D&D ability scores are Strength, Dexterity, Constitution, Intelligence, Wisdom, and Charisma.
You know what? Here, I'm going to spend 20 minutes rolling to get those stats.
Sorry, God's already rolled for you.
Well, I don't know what the numbers are.
Guess.
Dude, I'm definitely charisma, bro. 100%.
If there was a humble stat, I would be like 20 humble, man.
So to make this simpler, we can use the standard scores instead of rolling, which is you have a 15, a 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10.
I do not remember all the stats. Could you type them out?
Mm-hmm. I can also give you a quick rundown of what they each mean.
Sure. I'm very rusty on my D&D.
So,
D&D school with Dauntless.
Strength is the ability to throw a tomato.
Oh, it's this one!
Dexterity is the ability to dodge a tomato. Constitution is the ability to eat a bad tomato and be fine. Intelligence is knowing that a tomato is a fruit. Wisdom is knowing that even though a tomato is a fruit, it does not belong in a fruit salad. Charisma is being able to sell a tomato-based fruit salad.
That is awesome. I like that.
I love that
This is the best way to remember the difference between intelligence and wisdom.
Dun, 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 dun.
Which one's the one where you can sell someone a tomato-based fruit salad?
Charisma.
Oh, so I stick by my first.
Can I take a feat to change some of those?
Nope.
Dang it.
I don't know about you guys, but I want to keep my feet.
I use them all the time. They're so useful. Why would I want to get
I
rid of
use them for walking. I use them for stomping.
They've been supporting me since I was, young.
Oh my gosh, that's a joke from the first episode. It's a callback.
The standard array is 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
That was my favorite Schoolhouse Rock song.
Bad math.
8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15.
So
these are your D&D stats.
To give an idea, I think for me, dexterity would be 15, wisdom 14, intelligence 13, strength 12, constitution 10, charisma 8.
Here's the interesting thing. We put the same thing for strength and constitution. I put strength 12, dex 8, con 10, int 4, wisdom 15, charisma 13. Of course, ask me on a different day and I will probably give you entirely different numbers.
Yep, I go back and forth on some of these. Like, I might, if I thought about it more, I might switch out, maybe bump up charisma and bump down the intelligence a little bit.
I was surprised that you put dex as your highest stat.
I consider myself dexterous in many regards, primarily one being that I rarely fall. I trip a fair amount, but actually falling is pretty rare.
Yo, this man's be tripping.
And also, for many years, when I knock an item off of something or something falls, I either manage to catch it in my hand or on my foot, which is not always the best.
Don't catch a knife on your foot.
That's interesting. We're going to be talking about the most interesting thing to hear people talk about, and that's interpretations of D&D stats. You see, I usually interpret dexterity as like acrobatics or like gymnastics. Like if you're going to do a backwards handspring, that seems like a dexterity thing to me.
So, based on the skills, stealth,
Okay.
sleight of hand,
Okay. You're always picking people's pockets.
and acrobatics.
always doing backwards
To
handsprings.
some degree, acrobatics. not quite the handspring part of things, but like, yeah, I don't know. I think it depends on what you think of how you think about it, because leaping from rocks could be considered dexterity acrobatics, or it could be strength athletics. So
There's not a cardio skill, is there?
no, D&D stats are not perfect by any means.
Hi, welcome to D&D Stats Need a Little Help. I'm your host, the Tweebus Bandibus.
Welcome to D&D Needs a Little Help.
Join us today as we complain about Gary Gygax's baby.
Not his actual baby.
Does he have a
I don't
baby?
know.
Hold on a second. Hi, welcome to checking up on Gary Gygax. The man with the coolest last name. What would you call your baby if your last name was Gygax? Here's a conversation to start.
Greg.
Greg Gygax? He has several kids.
Gygax.
Guy Gygax?
Gygax.
It's like hey and sup.
Girl Gygax.
I would call him Vil. He would be Vil Gygax, because that way it sounds like the Ben 10 villain. So his kids' names are Luke, Ernest G, Cindy, and Heidi. Heidi Gygax.
Interesting.
Oh no.
So, Ian, what are your stats?
I posted them in chat. Strength 12, Dexterity 10, Constitution 8, Intelligence 14, Wisdom 13, Charisma 15.
Nice.
What about you, Simon?
This is tough. I feel like I would be the average of like every stat. So choosing like some stats higher than others is difficult.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I kind of sort of did it on what I value more? Question mark?
That makes sense.
I think that's probably how I did it too.
So I had Wisdom 15, Dexterity 14, Charisma 13. I wrote Wisdom twice. Hold up. Something 12.
I have real good wisdom.
Strength 10, Constitution 8.
So intelligence 12 then?
Yes.
That's the only thing that
thank
was
you.
missing.
Yeah.
Nice.
Cool.
Boom, we all have D&D characters now. Okay, I'm assuming we're just
Yes.
about out of time.
I think we can do one more if it's a short one.
Okay. If you could have dinner with any one person in history, who would it be?
My dad.
Can I say Hitler?
Okay, put your hand up if you were thinking Hitler as a joke.
Hey, I may have thought it. Maybe.
Isaac, were you the
Am I
only
the
one?
only one who didn't think about this? See, I only thought about this for a different question because it's like, I feel like it would be everyone's answer. And it was basically like, if you could go back in time and kill someone, who would you kill? Or no, if you could physically attack someone from history.
Can I have dinner with him and then kill him?
No, you just have to have dinner.
What Thatcher said reminded me of this Calvin and Hobbes comic for some reason.
All right, who's Calvin? Who's Hobbes?
I'm Calvin.
I'll be Hobbes.
Okay.
Anything at all, whatever you want.
A sandwich.
A sandwich? Question mark, exclamation point, question mark.
Oh no.
What kind of stupid wish is that?
Question mark, exclamation point. Talk about a failure of imagination. I'd ask for $1 trillion billion, my own space shuttle, and a private continent.
Okay, I'm gonna do some Foley. I have some chips. Even though it's a sandwich. I got my wish.
So I think one of the frames got cut out because I'm bad at proofreading. But it was like wish for something, and yeah.
That's
Gotcha.
pretty good.
Yeah, I've read this one. I have a lot of Calvin and Hobbes.
Calvin Hobbes is great.
It is indeed.
Yeah. Realistically, though, I would probably choose either somebody like Leonardo da Vinci, just because I respect a lot of his work, or somebody who we like know nothing about from history. Like, oh gosh, what's that guy's name? I gotta look this up. You guys answer.
Pythagoras.
That'd be good. Shakespeare, maybe.
Oh, that's actually a good one.
Yeah.
What was going on in that dude's head?
Okay. I might choose Charles Mallory Hatfield.
Who's that?
He was an American meteorologist
Hmm.
who is renowned for his ability to make rain.
Like make it rain? What was he, like, super rich or something?
No, he had this chemical formula that he could use to seed clouds, and he would make rain.
Whoa.
And this was during like the 1800s, early 1900s.
Wow.
Whoa. Real.
Or, God, what's that guy's name? Ray Bradbury.
Mm.
Right? Who's that?
He wrote Fahrenheit 451. He wrote
Oh.
a bunch of. I love the way he writes.
I think. This is a hard one.
I just have a list.
I think if I had to choose one person that I could meet from any like period in history, I think I would choose to meet. Oh man, it's so hard. I can't think. No.
While you're thinking, does Dauntless want to talk about his?
Yes. Oh wait, no, that you're talking about it. Never mind. I can't answer for you.
Sure. J.R.R. Tolkien,
Yes, very good.
C.S. Lewis,
Very good.
Henry Lloyd Garrison.
Don't know who that is, but I'm sure
he's,
it's very good.
He's the guy who took the... He's the reason that slavery was actually abolished and not just talked about.
Ah.
Most people don't know his name, but he did more to stop slavery than Lincoln ever did.
Oh, wow.
And was also nearly assassinated like 3 times.
Oh, wow.
He also was then like, hey, women's suffrage. And people were like, dude, you're crazy. And Emily Dickinson.
It's crazy now.
Yeah, women can vote. Up yours, other people. Up yours.
So yeah, that's my list.
Hey, somebody get Lin-Manuel Miranda on the line. Make a musical about this guy's life.
It'd be very cool.
Also, I did want to say this. Jesus Christ doesn't count as a person for this, just
What?
because it's the obvious answer.
Oh.
Like freaking talking to Jesus Christ, man who
Oh,
knows
sure.
everything. Yeah, no, you can't choose him. That's the cheap answer.
Can I talk to Jesus?
Hey.
Every man named Jesus in history and up to this point is just in the room with me.
all right, Ian. Quote your favorite vine.
No, I don't want to, because you asked me to.
Oh, okay. Did you have your person who you actually wanted to talk to?
It's so hard, man. I don't like this.
Ian,
Making
3,
me
2,
fight.
1.
Stanley,
Yes.
That's a good one.
because that man is like
Legend.
so great, and I'm so sad that I never got to like even get a shot at potentially meeting him.
Moment of silence.
Simon, did you say yours?
I feel like I could say anyone who has a Wikipedia article that wouldn't want to kill me or hurt me.
Ray Bradbury has a Wikipedia article.
Does he want to kill me or hurt me?
I don't think Ray Bradbury does. He was a cool guy.
Oh, nice. Well, I would probably... Wait, what was the actual phrasing of the question again?
Just anybody you'd want to have dinner with.
I would have dinner with Ray Bradbury. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who actually makes dinner?
It's a good question. I think you go out to get dinner.
Yeah. Where would you go? Where would you go? Where would you take Leonardo da
That's
Vinci?
another question.
Olive Garden? Would that be an insult?
Probably, but Olive Garden's delicious.
I've only had takeout, and it's like soup. I've never had Olive Garden pasta. Wait, no, I had lasagna once, but is that really pasta?
Technically, I think.
Okay. What did you answer, Thatcher? Or were you still deciding?
I did.
Okay.
Alrighty then. Well, I think that's all we
Yes,
have for this
there are
bit.
Plenty more, but time is out.
That's for season 2.
So you'll never find out if you would eat 100 eggs or 100 chocolate bars.
Anything that you'd like to leave us with, Simon?
Thanks for having me. It was a blast.
Blast to have you. We should have you back on the show sometime.
Have a good day.
You too.
See you later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Boy.
Bye.
Bye, buddy. Hope you find your dad.
Do you guys have time for a bonus bit?
Sure.
Alrighty.
Sure.
Hey, who's that at the door? Well, hello. Oh my gosh, guys, it's John Taco Bell.
I'm leaving.
Who's that exiting through the same door? It's Dauntless.
Boy.
What's this, John? Well, it's a book. You see, I thought you might have a new bit that you could do. I want to try it out. I want to call it Corporate Colors. Okay.
Is that John? Is that John? Did you get John here? Hold on.
Yes,
Give
it's
give
me.
the
I've
phone. I
been
wanna
in
talk to him.
the.
I wanna-
Okay, hello.
Hey, John. Hey, John.
Hello.
John. Hey.
Hello.
You still owe me money.
I don't
You
know
still
what
owe
you
me
mean.
money.
From
You
what?
owe me money.
From what?
I told. Listen to me. You owe me $5 worth of tacos, and you still haven't paid me back.
Oh, that's from that. All right. Well, if you check your Taco Bell app,
I want it now.
if you check your Taco Bell app, do you have the app downloaded?
No, I don't want your stupid app that.
Well, I
that
can't give
use
you
to
the
scam
money
people.
then.
I mean, you have an address, don't you?
No, I don't.
He lives in Thatcher's closet.
113 Thatcher's Closet Street. I know exactly where you live.
Unless you have access to the Harry Potter owls that
I-
live to closets under the staircase, I can't help you out.
You listen to me. You listen to me. You little British freak. I don't even know what you are. I want my money. I want it now, and I will come to where you live and take it from you if you don't get it for me right now. I want it. I want it right now.
Disclaimer: we love Britain. We love Britain so much. Britain is pretty cool.
It's completely by accident that he's British. No particular reason.
Are you saying his birth was an accident?
Ian, that's mean. Take that. You need to apologize to Mr. John Taco Bell. His rent helps keep the lights on at HQ. Ian.
Okay, fine. Doesn't have to pay me back. But next time,
Well, if I were paying
if
you
he owes
back,
me any,
I just want you to.
Nope,
I just want you to apologize for those mean remarks you said about
don't
me.
don't make me angry again.
I'm fine. Look, if you check your
I'm
Taco
on
Bell
edge
app,
right now. I don't want your stupid Taco Bell app. I don't want your scam. I don't want anything. Just
He doesn't
just
want
know that-
anything. Okay.
Don't steal from me.
He said it himself.
No, wait.
Rabbit season. Duck season.
alright, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. John Taco Bell.
He's like gone.
He's, like,
leaving
sliding
the
back
country
into the
'cause he's
closet.
scared.
He's packing up his bag. He's packing up his thing and leaving.
Is he like gliding to the closet and there's like the cement like rubbing sound? It's like
Yeah, it's like that gif of Homer Simpson where he goes back into the hedges. Alrighty, so the item that Mr. John Taco Bell has given me for corporate colors. Actually, let me explain how corporate colors works. This is an excuse for me to talk about weird PR stuff or just like strange things that have to do with brands or corporations. So, as I've said before, I work at a thrift store. So I found this and I thought it would be great to talk about. Pictures of this will be on the Twitter. I got in the Duct Tape book
the duct tape book.
by Jim and Tim. I'm really sad this isn't a visual medium because there are some great pictures of both Jim and Tim on this book. But this is over 160 key ideas for using duct tape to improve your quality of life. Yeah, I'm like, this seems weird. I have to check this out. I thought it would be just a lot of like, use duct tape to tie up your dang old football so that way the guts won't spill out of it. But there's actually some kind of funny and clever ones in here. So I was just gonna read some of these. This is the bedtime story as we're putting this season to bed. So I guess you can snuggle up in your sweet jammies and covers and I'll read you some of these.
Okay. Shoot.
Do you have Mr. Binkus cuddled up with you?
Mr. Binkus?
No, it's Mr. Dinkus.
Mr. Dinkus,
Have
I'm
your
sorry.
Skylanders figurines.
Do you have Trigger Hat? Do you have Drills? Do you have Ghost
Do you
Roaster?
have Cortex? Do you have
Do you have
the guy that has
Do you have
bombs?
Whamshell, one of the hardest Gen 1 Skylanders to get?
Do you have
'Cause I
Spyro
do.
the Purple Dragon?
I do. I'm proud
Not
of my-
everyone can be as cool as you.
Not everybody can go to the used game store in Yakima and spend $10 for a figurine like me. Alrighty. So, a cool duct tape fact number 64. Increase your on-base percentage. Distract pitchers by taping small sculptures to your batting helmet.
Wait, what?
Huh.
I'm confused. What is this? Wait, what did you just say? Say it again. Say it again.
Increase your on-base percentage. Distract pitchers by taping small sculptures to your batting helmet.
But can you do that legally, though?
I don't know.
Because if you can't, then what's the point of that sentence?
It's the duct tape book, Ian. Does it
I
need a
don't
point?
think. I doubt they have a rule against that specifically.
It's like Air Bud. There's no rule that says you can't have a dog play basketball. There's no rule that says you can't have things taped to your helmet.
You could like get a miniature version of the leg lamp from Christmas Story and then tape that on your helmet.
That'd be great.
You'll be real distracted.
Here's a great one, number 94. Display your concern for animal welfare. Tape turtles shell to shell so that if they accidentally get turned over, they can still get where they're going.
Oh my
That
goodness.
sounds so horrible for so many reasons.
Number 98. Call it gaff tape and use it to hold wires, lighting equipment, etc., and place on stage and movie sets. Number 99. Expedite exit from airports. A big X on your suitcase makes locating it at the baggage claim carousel a snap. And nothing is more classier than a big duct tape X on your suitcase.
See, my bag was incredibly easy to find when I went to Hawaii because it was the only small blue duffel bag with holes in it.
See, what I do is I just unzip my bag, so that way when it gets put onto the carousel, it's everywhere and I know where it is.
I just light mine on fire.
I just shove it down my pants.
Okay.
Please don't take that bit out of context. Please don't take that out of context. Number 26. Bind your submarine sandwich for intact transportation. Number 25. Why spend money for press-on fingernails? Fake fingernails made of duct tape take any polish, and the natural gray color of duct tape nails has universal appeal. Or if you like the natural look, duct tape quickly removes nail polish with just one yank.
This book is terrible.
Oh, it's horrid. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I think that's all the time we have for this season. Cue the sad music right now.
Wah, wah, wah.
Thank you so much for joining us for this journey, which is Oh, That's a Podcast, and all the wacky shenanigans we got in. All the fish tree brigades, all the Jello Joker, all the other inside jokes. Yeehaws, Big Sling Wing Ding, that's a good one. You guys remember that one?
Jaloker.
Haha.
Jaloker, yeah, we talked about that. What are some other good bits? I'm having a hard time remembering some.
We had Juice Up Your Jello.
Juice Up
Wait,
Your
did we already
Jell-O.
say that one?
I was saving that one for the end. Let's see, we got such great bits as hashtag Zillennials, the MLG Gamer Quiz. That one time I made a very good Maroon 5 joke. Such great bits as hand steak, reverse Shazamming, Smello Malfoy, Lord of the Rings love triangle, the monk guy, and the time that we talked about everything everywhere all at once for 20 minutes. Hopefully we can come back for season 2. If you want to know when that is, the best place to do so is at our Twitter. Ian, what's our Twitter?
Our Twitter is... Once again, I actually have to look at on Twitter to
And
see
if you
it,
want us to
'cause
make
I'm
a season
dumb.
2, please like and follow and do whatever else that gets us noticed.
Yeah, share this around. That'd be great. Tell a friend. That's your challenge. Is if you're listening to this right now.
Then maybe we'll actually make a Patreon for season 2.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can get all
that's
kinds
your-
of cool stuff, like stickers for the Fish Tree Brigade.
We may actually make stickers by the time this is out. There may be stickers already. Who knows? Check our Twitter. But that's your challenge. Share this with one person.
Or 5.
if you're listening to this right now. Well, yeah. 5 would be great.
But start small.
1 is also good. And here's the best part, is it's exponential. If you share this with one person, and that person listens to this, and they hear our command with our sultry 15 charisma voices, then they will say, yes.
No, we're just casting suggestion.
Casting suggest. Oh, that's a spell.
Yep.
I was gonna make a joke like I cast suggestion, and then it's an actual. I don't play a lot of D&D in case you can't tell.
That will change this summer when I actually, say when we're playing.
As for the reason for summer hiatus, plans, schedules, somebody's doing an internship, cool stuff like that.
Somebody else is doing a part internship and working and trying to run a D&D campaign.
Oh, you're gonna be a part intern at camp?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was that official.
Scruffy's trying to call me a begin turn.
You're a what?
Scruffy's trying
Oh,
to call me a
begin turn?
begin turn because I'm there for the beginning of the week.
I like being the guy intern chair personally. So, Ian, what's our Twitter?
Our Twitter is John Taco Bell or at @otap_podcast. Our icon is the burger guy from the McDonald thing. Burger guy.
If you want to get a hold of us on Gmail, don't know why we're not recording anything, but who knows? Our Gmail is, I think it's otappod. Let's see. I should write these down somewhere.
You can send us fan art of Jaloker. Or the Fish Tree
I
Brigade.
say that every time, I feel like. Yeah, Fish Tree Brigade. Yo, if somebody makes like a Fish Tree Brigade badge, that would be
Sweet.
One second. This is all gonna get cut out. Nobody say anything funny.
Funny. Anything funny. And if you want to
Okay,
hear
our-
what was just said in the past 5 minutes, please go to our Patreon.
Patreon.
Donate to our Patreon and we'll give you a coding device that tells you what we said in our gibberish language.
Alrighty, if you want to contact us by Gmail, our Gmail is thatpod@gmail.com. All one word. Boys, anything that you want to plug? I don't know if you guys have any plans to make projects over the summer. Ian probably not, and probably not Isaac. So never mind.
But does Ian have a
I
pickup
don't do
line?
anything interesting.
Sometimes Ian streams at places. He's iJames111 on Twitch. Won't be streaming during the summer most likely, but you should sub to his Twitch if you want to see him play games once in a year.
Sub to my Twitch. I don't even have a way for people to subscribe to my
Follow?
channel.
I don't know. I don't do Twitch.
Follow my channel. Get me relevant, please. I'm lonely.
I'm lonely. So,
Alrighty. I have a pickup line here.
Ring, 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 ring.
is that a phone?
I think it is. Here, sorry, Ian. Sorry to interrupt. 1 second. Yeah, hello? What? Bulgaria? Now? What? Whoa. That's crazy, guys. And that real actual phone call I just got looks like I'm going to Bulgaria? Dun dun dun.
No, don't go to not Brazil. I mean Bulgaria.
That's the cliffhanger.
You are
That's
going
the
to
cliffhanger.
Bulgaria.
Well, I gotta go soon. Ian, what's that pickup line? The last pickup line.
Pickup line.
So sad.
All right.
Gonna miss it.
All right, here goes. If you were a Transformer, you'd be Optimus Prime.
That's great.
That's really.
I like it.
Kill it.
I like
oh my
it.
goodness.
Thanks for listening to Oh That's a Podcast. Don't forget the bee stuff. The make something sweet, squat up, find your monarch. I'm
Find your bee, squat up with your bee, something like
I'm
that.
your host that's hot in Bulgaria, Tweebus Bandibus, Thatcher Whedon.
And I'm Ian, also known as iJames, also known as the cool one. That's me, I
I'm
guess.
Isaac, also known as that one guy.
Yeah. Also John Taco Bell and our wonderful guests. Oh, that's a podcast. Juice up your podcast. Bye.
Bye.
Shaw.
Thank you.